Man, what a nice day. So this will be my first video for my YouTube that I'm doing on my brand new MacBook Pro and Final Cut. Thing is, this is the first video with the new editing software and everything. I still need to get used to how to use it, but let me know how it looks. It's way easier to use than Adobe Premiere Elements or whatever I was using before. Honestly, honestly, Adobe Premiere Elements did have a lot of good shit in it. But yeah, most shit that I could ever want. Let's just put it this way, it's a hell of a lot better than freaking like Microsoft Windows Movie Maker bullshit that I was using way back in the day. So now all I need is a new GoPro, and trust me, it's something that I've been wanting for a while, but I just can't, like, they keep putting out new ones, and then I just, like, can't justify spending, like, $400. I know, like, the footage would look way better, and even wider, like, wide bullshit and all that, but, guys, like, $400 for a new GoPro that they're gonna just put a new one out in, like, a couple months? Like, I don't know, man. It makes it hard. Now, they've got a bunch of other fancy shit now, and, like, better image stabilization and the whole shebang, but, like, I don't know, man. It's definitely on the agenda. I've been wanting a new GoPro. And, maybe eventually here, with this new GoPro, I can get an actual audio setup so you guys can, like, hear me. And I'm not, like, shouting over the wind or whatever. Because I know that sounds great in the videos, right? All of the fucking winds. Y'all love that. I got stopped a couple of weeks ago on my way to work because the dude didn't think I used my turn signals, and I'm like, bro, me not using my turn signals? Are you fucking kidding me? He was an asshole. I think that he thought that I was gonna run or something. Yeah, he was just trying to, like, get a chase, I think. Because as soon as I stopped, he's like, hey, oh, you didn't use your turn signals. And I'm like, okay, cool. And he realized I'm a girl, and he's like, but you know, since you stopped, I'll just give you a warning this time. Like, okay, yeah, alright. But that's like biker profiling. Like, everyone's like, oh, cool cop, right? And I'm like, nah, man, he's an asshole for having stopped me in the first place, because I absolutely fucking use my turn signals. Like, 100%. And granted, like, with the tail tighty and everything, it might be a little hard to see if the sun was shining on it just right. You might not have really seen it. I get that shit, right? Yeah, I kind of have nostalgia for this place, even though it's a shithole. I just wanted more, like, street riding. Man, like, I don't know. Highway's been killing me. Like, when I take this shit to work, I'm on fucking 35 for like 60 miles. And it's just not fun. Especially if it's like a mildly windy day. I kind of wanted to ride with other people today. The not fun part about riding with people is that it's like, alright, hey, who can ride? And you don't get a response for like an hour. Then finally someone hits you up and they're like, ooh, I'm free in like an hour. And you're like, fuck. And then you have to like ride to them so that you guys can, I don't know, man, like, it fucking sucks. Yeah, you gonna lean that? Just having a little joyride right now. Okay. Yeah, for sure. No, really, just not trying to get stopped by a cop today, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Really?
You live in the area?
I could have sworn I was recording, like, since I left, but I was just making sure that it was recording when I fist bumped you, and then it's like, it's not, so whatever.
You post on YouTube or anything?
Yeah, not for a while. I'm, like, just now starting to get back into it. Yeah? Because of work and everything, it was so hard to keep up with. Is that the side that it's on? Burrito? I post really lame videos following, like, most laws. And the cops are, like, really out today. The cop is still pretty close. so many cops out.
No. Yeah, I can take it out pretty far over here and not see any cops, but we saw one, so I don't know.
I don't know, your leg's going fast. So update, the windscreen does like basically nothing, I don't think. Although, what I will say is when I'm in a full tuck going 140 in excess, I'm concentrating too hard on like surviving than I am like what my body feels like. But I'd say like it might be a stretch. It might be a stretch, but it might have kept a little more wind off of my helmet than usual. I had full visibility though. When it's a really windy day, it fucking sucks to go 150. You know, one of my greatest downfalls, and I think one of the greatest downfalls of a lot of motorcyclists, is that when we get around each other, it's not even an ego thing, it's just like a fun thing, like, ooh, let's see what we can do. Like, I want to see what your bike can do, I want to measure you up. You know, like, I want to just fucking have fun. Like, I'm not trying to show off. I'm not trying to, like, be the best out there. I'm not even trying to fucking win. I'm just, like, trying to, you know, have a good time. But, like I said, that's kind of the downfall, isn't it? Because I said earlier today that, you know, I wanted to have a nice, easy day and all of that, and then we end up going 140. Oh, it's so cute! Oh my god, look at it! Down low. Is everything still intact after like fucking redlining the shit out of it? Yep. It might be good. It might not be good. You know? Who knows? He sounds alright. I just figure, like, hey, if I took it to a track, I'd probably accidentally do something like that at least one time, you know, trying to be MotoGP, like, downshifting aggressively and, like, trail braking into the corners. And they're made to run hard, right? Right? I'm not gonna need a new clutch basket. engine seals might be fucked, but you know, we had fun doing it. All this gravel from that ice that we had a while ago. Man, people never know how to fucking turn at that, like, light. I got a fucking cop do what that guy did. Like, there's 2 lanes that turn, and there's 2 active lanes of traffic, as you see, and there's 2 turn lanes. And everybody from the outside lane always fucking turns into the left lane. When, you know, like, there's literal lines on the ground that tell you to go into each lane. And, like, I swear, I fucking seen a cop do it. Not that, like, San Antonio is renowned for, like, the quality of our cops, I'm just saying. Although, being in the outside lane, I've also had people cut me off to the outside, but that's just stupid. Like, how can you be that stupid? I even had one guy, like, fucking go straight while I was turning. That was on the KLR, though, and I wasn't recording, but, yeah, like, he fucking went straight in a turn-only lane. Like, what? Hey, do you want to rev it real quick? Can she? Is she allowed to? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear that well. Okay, is he allowed to? No, you don't want him revving? Alright, that's alright. Thank you, guys. I know you gotta be careful about, like, child predators and stuff, but come on, let that kid have some fun, right?